very cool. I hope I got some really cool pictures. I asked a really nice lady, girl, whatever, person, human being that lives and breathes to press a button on my camera, so hopefully I got some, like, a couple cool pictures. Today is day one of the Triple Crown on the Appalachian Trail. We're at the parking lot and gonna go ahead, put my phone on airplane mode, hit the trail. I'm doing this loop that's called the Appalachian Trail Triple Crown. Sorry, I'm going upstairs. Bad time to vlog, but I also crazy to bring camera gear with me too. Anyways, it's about 30 miles or so. It might be even longer, I don't know. But it's about 30 miles. And it's also supposed to take me by 3 beautiful viewpoints. First up today is going to be McAfee Knob. That's like one of the most iconic views on the Appalachian Trail. It's also supposed to be a steep section, so I'll get out of here and we'll be doing good on time. But that's what I'm doing. I'm planning on spending about 3.5 days back here. Got an action plan in place. You're welcome, Mom. You are also my emergency contact, Mom. So, told my mom if she doesn't hear from me by Friday, it's currently Tuesday, if she doesn't hear from me by Friday, give some people some phone calls and come rescue my butt. I also told her everywhere that I was going, so I'm trying to be smart about all this. I'm gonna stop for a minute. I'm kind of out of breath. And that was McAfee Knob. I really like the view, very cool. I hope I got some really cool pictures. I asked a really nice lady, girl, whatever, person, human being that lives and breathes to press a button on my camera, so hopefully I got some, like, a couple cool pictures. It was really crowded though, and I wasn't really a big fan of the vibe that was going on. It was like a very alpha male there that was kind of calling his girlfriend a lot of names, and I don't know if it's just a different part of the country that they're from or if that's their relationship. I'm not one to judge, but it just made me kind of uncomfortable. So I just grabbed some food and a little bit of water there, grabbed my pictures and a couple of videos and a little time-lapse thing, and good to go. Now I am going to Tinker Cliffs. It's about 6 miles away, and right now I'm averaging about a 2-mile-an-hour pace. So I'm hoping to be there in about 3 hours. And this is, I really have to be there tonight because the section that I'm on right now, it's part of Shenandoah National Park, I think. Don't quote me, but like 95% sure that I'm in Shenandoah National Park right now, which is awesome. Love this park, if I'm in this park. And there's no camping allowed on the trail except for in designated areas, such as shelters and campsites. So I have to go to Tinker Cliffs and then go a little bit past Tinker Cliffs to get to the shelter campsite area where I can camp tonight. And then I can sleep, and then I'll be off trail a little bit tomorrow. But it's not really off trail, it's kind of like these two connector trails, the North Mountain Trail, which is second, and then the Andy Lane Trail, which is first. I have to jump on those tomorrow, and then that's where I'll be like all day tomorrow. But what else? Oh, I would get on those trails, but I don't think I would really make too much headway on the Andy Lane Trail, and the Andy Lane Trail is on private property, so I would not be allowed to camp there either. So we're just gonna play it safe, and we're just gonna go to the Tinker Cliffs, just the campsite area stuff past Tinker Cliffs. This stuff is really cool, by the way. I hope you're liking this background. There's like all these rock formations and stuff. All right, enough talking. I need to get moving. Oh, rule number 1 of backpacking, exploring, hiking, really going out into the woods with Justin Fricke. Never let him lead, nor should he ever navigate, nor should he go by himself. Reason for that is there was a quick little like switchback area and it was really densely forested, and well, bottom line, I lost the trail and I just kept going and going and going until, of course, I got so far that I was like, surely I can find the trail, no big deal. Couldn't find the trail. So if my GPS on my phone did not work, I'd have been in the little serious stuff. Ultimately, I would have just turned around and lost like over an hour or so, but luckily it worked. And then there's like this really steep ravine thing. I just kind of scrambled down there and boom, back on the Appalachian Trail. Only downside to all this though is that I skirted effectively below Tinker Cliffs instead of on top and gotten some really cool views. There were some bugs there or something going on. Anyways, I skirted below instead of being on top and getting some really cool views. So I missed out on Tinker Cliffs, but whatever. I think I'm a mile from my campsite or so. And that's good because it's 6:45. So sorry, Mom. Yeah, sorry, Mom. I was stupid. I know how to be smart, but I wasn't smart. But I got back safe. And that's all that really matters, right? Foreshadowing. Did I actually get back safe? I guess you'll know if I post a few more of these. Well, obviously, if I posted this video, then I got back safe, then congratulations, Justin. Ugh, just held back a burp, you're welcome. That's what happened, that's what happened. Ultimately, if you get in that sort of a situation, you should just backtrack and go back to your last known location and then try and readjust which way you want to go. Don't do what I did and just keep going and going and going and try and be a hero and save the day. That'll get you in a sticky situation that you don't want to be in, especially if the GPS on your phone doesn't work. Mine did, and we're all good to go. Good news, we made it to camp. And a nice little dinner. It was not that appetizing, actually. I had enough for 2, but a spoon for 1. It was stuffing with tuna. And needless to say, it was very filling. In fact, I almost didn't finish it all, but I managed to take one for the team and powered it down. So, feeling very stuffed, feeling really good. I've got my bear bag hanging. It's like, we got my food hanging in the bear bag somewhere over there. So, it's away from camp, so if bears come, hopefully they go for the food and not me. Hopefully bears just don't come. I'd really prefer not to see a bear. So, it's like 8 o'clock now, but it's still kind of bright out or so, but it's going to be getting dark soon. And, oh man, whenever, story time. I've been dreaming of through hiking the AT for probably close to, probably 7 years or so. And whenever I first started like dreaming it up and thinking that I could do this, still think I can. It's just making time to actually do it. Anyways, whenever I was like dreaming up the idea of through hiking the AT, I was thinking, man, I'll read so many books, I'll do so much writing, I'll have a fire every single night. I hike 10 miles a day. I think most AT through hikers are doing minimum 15 to 20 miles a day, especially like now during the middle of the summer whenever they're really in a good groove. And all I want to do is sleep. Whenever you go backpacking, what I have found is that it is, and I kid you not, you wake up, you eat, you hike. You sit down, you eat, you hike. You sit down, you eat, you hike. You sit down, you eat, you set up camp, or set up camp then eat, and then you sleep, and then you just repeat that process over and over and over again. There's like no time, no energy for reading or writing, and it just takes up so much space in your backpack. So if you are ever thinking of doing a backpacking trip and you've never done one before, I would recommend not bringing a Kindle, not bringing a book, not even really bringing a journal either, because you're probably just going to want to sleep, and it's a lot of weight. Those are my parting thoughts, and I'll see you tomorrow.